Hey guys, so today I'm here to film my April book haul, and I have quite a few books to show you. Those are all the books that I acquired in April, and I say acquired because I got a few review books and just random other books here and there, but I got some of them pretty cheap, so yeah, since there are quite a few, I'm just gonna get right into it. So the first two books that I'm going to show you are review books that I got from Simon & Schuster, and I'm very excited about them. And the first one is There Will Come a Time by Carrie Arkos. This comes out in May, and this is about a guy named Mark whose twin sister Grace dies, and he's obviously very filled with grief and he's very upset over this. And so Grace's best friend convinces him that one of the best ways to kind of get over it is the wrong word, but come to peace with it, is to complete her bucket list. And then the second book that they were kind enough to send me was Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. This is the author of Second Chance Summer, which I have not read, but I've been dying to. This book also comes out in May, and I will just read you the little blurb that's on the back because it's short. It says, "It was Sloane who yanked Emily out of her shell and made life 100% more interesting. Right before what should have been the most epic summer, Sloane just disappears. All she leaves behind is a to-do list. On it, 13 Sloane-inspired tasks that Emily would normally never try, but what if they could bring her best friend back? Emily now has this unexpected summer and the help of Frank Porter, bracket, totally unexpected, to check things off Sloane's list. Who knows what she'll find?" And then it says, "Apple picking at night, okay, easy enough. Go skinny dipping, wait, what?" So, I think this would be really cute and really light and really fun, so I can't wait to get into this. So thank you, Simon & Schuster, for sending me these. And as part of a blog tour, I received a trilogy, and they are beautiful books. So this is the Verona trilogy by Laurie S. Kaufman. The first one is The Lens and the Looker. The second one is The Bronze and the Brimstone. And then the third one is The Loved and the Lost. I think this one might be my favorite cover just because I love butterflies. So I haven't read this trilogy yet, so I'm not sure what it's about, but I will let you know when I post my review. Then the other day, my mom and I got a Costco membership, and this is the first time I've been to Costco before, but this is the first time I've had like my own actual membership. So naturally, I went straight to the book section, and I found two that I really wanted. There were a bunch of other ones, but I settled on two. So the first one is 12 Years a Slave by Solomon Northup. Sorry. And this was only like $10, which is pretty cheap because it was originally $17, and I haven't seen the movie or anything for this, but I heard it was fantastic and it won an Oscar, so I want to read the book first. And then I kind of squealed in the middle of the store when I saw this, and then it's Panic by Lauren Oliver, and I got this for $13, so that's like Amazon price when it should have been like $22 at Chapters. So I got very excited because I've been wanting this book since before it came out, and now I have it, and I want to read it like right now, but I'm reading the Shadow Me trilogy, so I'm kind of at a crossroads, but this will definitely be read very soon, except I say that about a lot of books. Okay, so this is where it's going to get kind of boring, but just stick with me for the next minute. I went to Chapters, and if you didn't know, I'm really into history. I find it so enthralling and thrilling, and yeah, I've loved taking history forever. So I picked Tyrants, History's 100 Most Evil Despots and Dictators. So this was only like $5, and it doesn't even have like a reminder mark on it. So I'm just really excited. And I know that's not something really to be excited for, but I miss taking history classes and I really want to take some more, but I just want to finish with classes, so yeah. And then something else you might not know about me is I'm really into psychology and sociology, and I've taken classes on that and I find it so interesting. So I picked up the Bedside Book of Psychology, and there's no remainder mark on this either, but this was $7.99 and I'm very excited. So there's one section that says, "Why do we love who we love?" And so there's different sections like feelings and different cognitive things and I think is really interesting to read about. So yeah, I've just been reading little excerpts of this, just in case you wanted to know. Then I've just got 3 bargain books from Chapters. I picked up What's Your Number by Karen Bosnack. I know this is a movie. This is the movie cover. Obviously it's a movie with Anna Faris, and I haven't seen it yet, but I've been wanting to, and I think this is an adult book, and basically it's about a girl that I think the What's Your Number is in reference to like how many people you've been with. I'm pretty sure that's kind of the story it follows, so I think it would be funny, and I know it's contemporary, so. And I don't even know why I picked this up, probably just to get one of my orders to the free shipping. But I picked up A Girl, a Ghost in the Hollywood Hills by Elizabeth Zindel. No idea what this is about. I don't think I've heard anybody talk about it. Oh, but it takes place in California. So this is probably going to sit on my shelf for a very long time. But... And then this one I'm very excited about. I picked up Collateral by Ellen Hopkins for $7.99 in hardcover, and I'm so excited. This is an adult book, and it's about a girl that is, I guess, the wife of a soldier. I'll just read you what it says on the back. Loving a new soldier is extremely hard. Loving a Marine who's an aggressive frontline marksman is almost impossible, especially when he's deployed. Cole's battalion has already deployed twice to Iraq and once to Afghanistan. Draw down, be damned, Helmand Province and beyond looks likely for his 4th go-round. You'd think it would get easier, but ask me, 3 scratch-free homecomings make another less likely in the future. So I think this will be very sad, but like the rest of them, it's written in verse, so I think it'll be a quick read. And I love her young adult books, so I want to try reading her adult books. I'm gonna get so much hate and shamefulness coming my way, but I picked up Struck by Lightning by Chris Colfer in paperback because I have 2 hardcover copies, but I needed a paperback. They look different. And I don't know how I explained that I have 2 hardcovers. I bought one and then I bought another one. I haven't read it yet, but I will now. So now I have just a bunch of different copies. And if I go away for school, I'm probably going to buy another one to keep there with me. But I can't wait to read this. I love Chris Colfer, in case that wasn't obvious enough. Then, as a bargain book off Amazon, forever ago, like at the beginning of March, I picked up Sweet Peril by Wendy Higgins. I bought Sweet Evil, also as a bargain book from Amazon forever ago. I think that was my last book haul. And the third one, Sweet Reckoning, I don't think is out yet, but I think it's coming out soon, or it might just have come out. I'm not sure. I don't really keep up to date on that, which I should. So I've heard fantastic things, so I want to have all 3 books before I start reading it. And I'm not sure what it's about, to be totally honest. Oh, I guess a guardian angel, something about an angel. I don't want to read the back because this is the sequel. But yeah. Then I picked up No One Else Can Have You by Kathleen Hale. I picked this up forever ago. Yeah, this was like the very beginning of the month. I'd gone to Chapters with my friend. So it's a small town big murder, and somebody had talked about this before it had come out, and I knew I'd wanted it. So I can't wait. I like thrilling kind of books, and on the back it says, a quiet town like friendship keeps most of its secret buried, but the bodies are starting to pile up. So I think this is going to be really good, and I can't wait to read it because that cover, and it's about murder, so, because it's like hanging, yeah, anyway, can't wait. I picked up What Happened to Goodbye by Sarah Dessen. This was also a bargain book on Amazon, but it doesn't have a remainder mark, so that's pretty awesome. And what I didn't know was that I actually own this book in paperback. I just didn't recognize it by the cover because she has so many books. So yeah, I now have 2 copies of this too. I picked up Grimm by a bunch of authors, actually. I'd wanted this book since before it had come out because I heard Ellen Hopkins wrote for it. And the cover, and I saw it at Target, and it comes with a pink bookmark, as if that's not awesome enough. But as more people have started to read it, I've heard it's not it's actually not that good. So that kind of puts me off of it a little bit, but it's still really pretty to look at. So maybe I'll just read a couple stories here and there. But yeah. So I know they're like stories twisted like remakes of Grimm Brothers fairy tales. So I don't know, since I have the bind up of the Grimm Brothers fairy tales, if I'll read the original and then read the spin-off, kind of. We'll see. Obviously, I got Half Bad by Sally Green, Everybody has talked about this book, so I don't want to talk about it too much. It's gorgeous. I've heard amazing things, and I think it's about witches. So, yeah. And then finally, I think this is the first book I bought in March, but I wanted to save it for last because I think it's the one I'm most excited for. Not to read, but just excited to have it. And that is Dracula by Bram Stoker with illustrations by Becky Cloonan. And it says, "Beware dark shadows." And the spine and everything about it, I saw somebody haul it, and I wish I could remember who, and I'm so sorry if it was you, but I kind of was like, I need that right now, and I was sitting with my friend and I bought it that second. So it's just like the Dracula story with like illustrations, and kind of reminds me of like my Alice in Wonderland and Snow White books that were done by Camille Rose Garcia. So I really just wanted to read Dracula this year anyway. Now I have 2 copies of it, so I'm so excited to have this. It's so pretty. So yeah, those were all of the books that I bought in March. If you guys have read or want to read any of these books, let me know down in the comments. And yeah, I hope you guys had a great month in March and an even better month this month. And hopefully I won't buy so many books because I want to go to New York for BEA, so I gotta save money. Well, I'm going to New York. I need to save money to spend while I'm in New York, if that makes sense, like spending money. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Like I said, pretty sure I said that. I'm gonna stop talking. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so I forgot to mention, but just very quickly, in May I will be participating in the Belle's Walk So Kids Can Talk. And if you don't know what that is, I think it's in Canada, but it's a fundraiser 5K walk kind of thing to raise money for Kids Help Phone, which is a provider or a service for kids to call when they feel like they need help, if they're feeling depressed, if they have things going wrong with their family, and etc, etc. It is something that I have used many times and I believe very strongly in, and I want to make sure that it keeps going. So if you would like to support me in my walk, even if it's just $1, it would still mean the world to me. So I will leave the link to that down in the description. And yeah, this isn't for me, this is for other kids and other people that need the service. So yeah, thanks for watching and for your support for everything I do. So have a great day.